All right, Gerard. How much of our plan have you been sitting there listening to?
He's like, well, I know we plugged a lot of holes with frogs.
That's almost correct. You seem like a man who knows his way around a mud pit.
He's like, you got it, boss, go get some frogs. And he just leaves.
We should include that man in our report. He's very brave. Here's the plan. We gather as many frogs as we can. We bring them to the vortex, and we see if we can disrupt the ritual enough that the phenomena will begin to dissipate on its own. Does everyone understand that what we need to do is to gather up more frogs? I'll lead the way, and you two will grab them.
Right.
Everyone understand?
Right, and Lita's just like, Lance just fucking did out with a bunch of frogs. And Wilbur's like, that guy only have one eye? He have a scar?
No, did he? No.
Anyway, we smash cut to extreme frog grabbing.
All right.
Or extreme frog wrangling.
Oh.
Maybe that'll be the name of the episode.
Ooh, extreme frog wrangling. All right.
And
so how does it work?
Because it's getting late and I'm not really interested in failing a bunch of frog wrangling, go ahead and roll 1 or 2 d20s to represent either one or both of your party members.
I will roll 2 d20s.
And I'm going to roll 1 d20 to represent the frogs.
Okay.
And if you can beat my roll, you will have captured frogs. And if I beat your roll, frogs make a laughing stock out of you.
What do I add to this roll?
Straight d20.
Oh boy.
And I rolled a 16. The frogs are wily.
Ooh, I got a 5 and a 13. Isn't there a third member of our cohort present?
Oh, the mystery bonus, Crazy Gerard.
Crazy Gerard? Isn't he here too?
Yeah. And I actually think he gets, think he gets advantage. He's just so good at frog wrangling.
Practice. He's got practice.
He's got practice.
What's the number for beat? 16 though?
Yeah, the number to beat is 16. It's a good roll.
Oh, that's a good roll. These are 13. No dice. Even Crazy Gerard is rewarded.
So y'all come back with a D4 plus 1 frogs.
Okay.
Which is not no frogs, but it's definitely not all of the frogs as you're looking on with your wizard sight.
So we got 3 more.
Yeah. So it's your call, right? Like, you know that eventually the storm is going to begin to peter out, right? Like, you have introduced basically non-magic frog energy into the storm that will
frog energy
that will slowly be, non-self-sustaining, and then the storm, right, it'll follow the natural order thing. The point is that the magic, you kept it going forever. So it's your call if you want to keep pushing, or at this point you're going to be risking levels of exhaustion from just having stood and moved around in this extremely cold water for so long.
That's cat is on my lap. Excuse me. This is a different cat from before.
Oh, that's not wonderful.
Nah, that is Salem, who is a good boy. So I say we take the frogs that we have out of the cloud and see if we can't give them a little bit of analysis.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you've introduced some, nonsense into the storm, and now you're going to take the frogs out. And unfortunately, the townsfolk just really don't have an answer for you. Like, people are kind of speculating why. Like, I think it's some sort of elvish.
I got a 15.
You get a 15. Okay. You're able to suss out that it's either primordial or giantish, just in the way that the runes and the sort of the way everything sort of lines up. It's like it's similar to draconic, though it's not the same, right? It's from this kind of primeval sort of creation language, right? In the same way that celestial is.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's primordial. So I'm gonna say Wilbur, carefully notate and copy down these sigils.
Okay.
Including where they are on the frog. I think that we have introduced enough instability into the field, the wizard field, the WT or the WF, the wizard field, that the vortex will be disrupted naturally over time. Oh, cat's knocking a mug over. Excuse me.
Yep. Oh.
Damn.
Right, ran from the scene of the crime.
People, your cat, and that's just how this shit goes. Oh boy, you're gonna be like this. That'll do for now.
Yeah, an actual monster.
Yeah, he's a demon.
The best part was the sprint away from the mug was just like, aha, I'll get away with it too.
All right, well, he's entertaining himself now.
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool.
So you're kind of just telling everybody the town of Ahsoka, like, we're gonna have to wait this one out. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was going to go on forever. And now there has sort of the spell will naturally begin to collapse and fail.
Right.
I'm trying to think if I have anything that would do something about it. The only thing I could try is just sort of trying to insert some sort of physical barrier into the... Do I think that would work? Like if you inserted like a big flat, I don't know, tarp or something about like in the conduit up, would that catch enough water that there wouldn't be enough to circulate?
Yeah. I think it'd be cool, right? You will positively magic ion the tarp, which
it's about the wizard field.
Yeah, it's about yeah. So if you introduce anti WF protons into the storm,
yeah, we need a big tarp, is what we need.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think they've definitely got a tarp for you, right? Like somebody gets a tarp.
All right. Once we're all dried off and not freezing to death, we're gonna head back in there, and we're going to get this. Try and like physically put a barrier into the conduit, so that hopefully there's not enough to circulate anymore.
Nice. Okay. Give me one last Arcana.
Arcana.
You know, that thing you're good at.
I'm a wizard.
And you just get like 3 teams of people, like all kind of strapped to this tarp, tied to each other, right? Just sort of like, and it immediately like, right, like catches the air, and they're like all struggling to keep it.
I got an 18.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Right. So it's just like reverse rain, right? Because it's like violently hitting the top of the tarp, right? Yeah. And you're just like channeling the energy into it, and it's a whole big thing.
I just love the visual of me like standing there, like eyebrows going all crazy, just lightning coming out of my hat, and I'm just starting frogs.
They're all just showing up around you. Yeah. They're all croaking.
Yes.
All right. I love it. And you know, so yeah, you've even further, right? Like you were just petering out the storm as you're drawing forth all this water, right? And like again, people are like getting lifted off the ground, and the town's coming together, and more people are grabbing onto this tarp.
What I'm gonna do,
is
I'm gonna cast another one of my dumb spells that I made up.
Oh God!
Which is Fortify Beverage.
You knew it was gonna work.
Which is you alter the ABV of a beverage, increasing it by up to 15%. The spell can affect up to 10 gallons of liquid water in a container.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend all 3 of my first level spell slots for today.
Yeah.
And cast Fortify Beverage to turn
30 gallons of
30 gallons of water into weak spirits.
Sure.
Hopefully means that the conduit is affecting it less.
Yeah. Okay. So you're draining it, and then like, you know, Crazy Gerard, right, has got a mug and he's filling it up and he's just drinking it.
Perfect. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
and
exactly what I wanted.
Much fun is had by all.
Yes.
I love it.
So does all of our chicanery and nonsense work?
Yeah, I think absolutely, right? Like,
do we throw enough frogs into the vortex, man?
Yeah. finally, right, the town is starting to appear out from behind the fog, and there are truly frogs everywhere. There's probably something to the tune of like 50 or 60 frogs in town, just kind of lurking. Huh?
I think we maybe missed one or two, Wilbur.
It's like, and he holds it up. He's like, "That's it! I did it!" Oh, I realized they all say the same thing, and it's really easy because most of it's just numbers.
You speak primordial?
Well, I had a book. It's like Primordials for Dummies.
Oh. Well, what are the numbers?
Well, the numbers are 27986065, and then like a space, and then 869222623.
Does that number have any significance to me?
Oh, but right here it says, "If lost, please return to," and then the numbers. These frogs are somebody's. Somebody owns these frogs.
Somebody owns these. Not only did he try and drown this poor innocent town in water, and in so doing slander the good reputation of the university, but he used stolen frogs to do it. My God.
Truly, his crimes know no bounds.
Is there no end to his depravity? No end to his depravity. All right, well. All right, what was the name of the woman who was assisting us with all our dumb nonsense?
Lita?
What I need you to do. So the storm should dissipate. If it hasn't dissipated already.
Yeah, it's very, very, very small, right? It's just like a foggy morning at this point. People are happy. People are very happy. Yeah. A few of them are drunk. A few of them are forever scarred by the awful nonsense that wizards induce into their lives.
That's correct. Those are both correct. I need you to hold on to these frogs while I do some research to try and figure out who their proper owner is.
She says, "Yes, we'll find something down. This town can't take any more water. We can't take on any more water.
We're taking on water." All right. Well, I'd call this one an absolute win, Wilbur.
Like, I'm gonna keep this frog.
Careful now. You're gonna want to find a container for him. Doesn't he just like generate water all the time?
Yeah.
He's extremely damp.
It's very wet.
He's very wet.
Very wet.
And you don't now because you're also covered in water. But all right, well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, Wilbur. Every good wizard needs a familiar. The toad is an under-respected choice, I think.
Yeah, I got a frog. Just holds it up and just. All
right, Wilbur. Let's head home.
We're going back to Almagang?
Yeah, we've got to follow up. We've got. We need to find out who Zahn might have replaced if these townsfolk did indeed legitimately send for a wizard and Omegon actually received their message. We have to figure out the meaning of this number and who might own these frogs. It might be another wizard who's the victim of a Zahn-related crime. And we've got to see if there are any more reports have come in of wizard abuses.
We're going home! A creative solution, as I expected.
Yeah, when in doubt, put more frogs in the vortex.
I mean, it's pretty much my whole secret to DMing.
Yeah, put the frog in the vortex.
Frog goes in vortex. Got it.
If your DM gives you a magical vortex and a big pile of magical frogs, it's not rocket science.
It's not rocket science. Also, interestingly enough, Dave Woodson, unprompted, included a frog on Wilbur's character art.
Did he?
He did.
Oh my God, you're right.
He did. Yeah.
Perfect.
Just so happens.
It just felt right.
It just felt right.
I am a powerful wizard.